I want you to check out J.D. Richey. J.D. Richey is no stranger to the Sacramento River, to the Alaska River. I don't know anybody who knows more about salmon and steelhead than J.D., and you can see what he looks like after he spent a few weeks on the water.
Now, back trolling flatfish and quickfish is a really popular method of fishing for salmon, king salmon on the Sacramento River. Now, one of the big mistakes I see guys make a lot, especially beginners, is when the fish bites the plug, they set the hook. You have to actually let that fish take the plug before you lift up on it. The plug is backing down the river. Salmon comes up and grabs it. The guy up here with the rod feels that and jerks, and what happens is he pulls it right out of their mouth. Whereas if you let him grab it, he'll start shaking his head, and eventually he will turn downstream, and you have a lot better chance of getting the hooks across the side of his face if you let that rod load up, load up, load up. If you jerk on that first pull or two, you're gonna land probably 1 out of 10 fish, but if you are able to let that tip go in the water and that rod just pump several times, the line starts coming off the reel, then you can lift up on them and you're gonna get them almost every time. But if you don't do that, 10% hookup ratio is about all you're can expect. And Scott, I somehow have this suspicion that maybe, just maybe, you might be a premature hook setter. Is that true?